What's good, Arsenal Universe? Man, it's your boy Dro the Gooner, man, coming at you guys because I am over the fucking moon right now, man. We just made our record signing right now. We just signed Nicolas Pepe, Ivorian winger from Lille. Finished last season with 22 goals and 11 assists, man. This guy is an absolute beast. If I can quote my boy Lil Wayne, the dude is pure beast. Like I said, I didn't follow League One as closely as I usually do, especially last year. But from my trusted sources, that's Chris Carpenter from a Burkamp Wonderland, and that's my boys right here in the United States. We Made It podcast. Like I say, when it comes to French football, those are the people I trust. They approve of the signing. They agree with the signing. They think he's a decent player. So if they give the thumbs up on this, that's good enough for me because that's how much I trust those guys. But from what I've seen, highlights of him, I'm really impressed because, like I said before in my previous video, he played in an attacking trio at Lille. He played with Jonathan Bamba and he played with Jonathan Cornet. So he's used to playing with two other strikers. The fact that he's Parisian born, he speaks French. You bring him into an environment where you have Matteo Guendouzi, where you have Alexandre Lacazette, where you have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. They can welcome him in. They can make him feel comfortable, especially in that attacking trio. That communication is going to be on fire. That's why I'm so confident in that he will have a successful season next year, because you're going to put him with that brotherhood of Lacazette and Aubameyang, and all they're going to do is just welcome him in. I'm telling you, not only am I excited about the goals, not only am I excited about how we're going to carve defenses up and just rip them to shreds, I'm excited about the goal celebrations. I can tell already it's about to be some sick-ass, pure-fire goal celebrations. And I'm telling you, Arsenal fans, we are going to be smiling from ear to ear next year throughout the season, just watching that attacking trio go forward. They announced the signing today. Last week, they announced Ceballos and Saliba together. I haven't heard any rumors about Kieran Tierney being in London or our people being in Scotland, but I'm pretty sure instead of, because you got to think about it, transporting a guy all the way from France or from Spain on the airplane, that's more noticeable than taking a guy from Glasgow and putting him in a car and secretly moving him across somewhere, then putting him on an airplane once he got across the English border and bringing him to London. But I haven't heard any rumors, so I'm not sure if they'll announce that today. From what I've heard, that they have agreed to personal terms. It's just supposed to be like a couple of $1 million off of the asking price, and they were concerned about the way that the funds would be structured. They wanted more upfront money, less money, but Arsenal wanted to offer them a deal that was they had a lot of contingencies in place, and Celtic wasn't willing to accept that. I can completely and totally understand that from Celtic's point of view. Some of their fans, they vastly overrate the guy. I think he's a decent player, but they vastly overrate the guy. They think he should be playing for the likes of City, Barca, or any major superpower on the continent. Like I said, decent player. I think he's a really good player, not that type of player. But like I said, back to Nicolas Pepe. Super stoked, super excited about it. Super excited about the next season. With Nicolas Pepe, in my opinion, we have two ways we can line up. We can come out in a 4-2-3-1, or we can play a 4-3-3. If we play a 4-2-3-1, me personally, I would like to see Guendouzi and Torreira in the midfield together. But I think more than likely that might be Xhaka, because Xhaka is supposed to be one of the captains of the team. I think Mesut Ozil will play in the 10, and you guys know I'm not the world's biggest Mesut Ozil supporter, but bro, with Nicolas Pepe, Aubameyang, and Lacazette in front of you, you have no excuses. As soon as the ball arrives at your feet, you need to be thinking about your next pass as soon as the ball is coming towards you. If Guendouzi and Torreira can break up plays in that midfield and get the ball to you before you receive the ball, you need to be checking your shoulder. Any good attacking, passing, creative midfielder, he's constantly checking his shoulders, and that's exactly what Mesut Ozil should be doing. He should be constantly checking his, where's Laka, where's Aubameyang, where is Nicolas Pepe, where are the runs going, where are they coming from, who's moving where, who's dragging and pulling each defender in which direction, and he should be able to spring more passes. He should lead the Premier League in assists this year. This should be his bounce back year. And y'all know I'm not the world's biggest Mesut Ozil supporter, but if that doesn't work out, you bring in Dani Ceballos. He's more of that Aaron Ramsey type, that type of 8 box to box. I'll get forward, I'll get back. I'm a decent dribbler. I can actually go down towards the defense. I can go towards Lucas Torreira. I can go towards Matteo Guendouzi or Granit Xhaka and pick the ball up myself, and I can dribble myself and create scoring / passing opportunities myself. That's one of the things I like about Dani Ceballos, is that he will put a shot on goal. He did it during the U20, during the under 21 championship. And I know my boys that we made, I know it was the under 21 championship, but it's a flash in the pan. It's a loan. We didn't pay a lot of money. If it doesn't work out, we send him back. But like I said, you can put Dani Ceballos right there, and he can provide that. Back to Mesut Ozil. Again, another issue with Mesut Ozil, he doesn't shoot enough. With these 3 attacking players in front of you, that should open up so much space for you that, man, put a shot on goal. You're inside the box, take a chance. You right outside the box, take a chance. You don't have to make literally a 3-yard pass so you can have a tap in. This isn't FIFA, this is real life football. Put a shot on goal. It might hit the crossbar. It might hit the side. The goalie might parry it back into traffic. And with those 3 guys in front, somebody might get a tap in or a rebound goal or a rebound volley. Just try something new. Be different this year, man. Let you dyed your hair blonde, man. You express yourself. Let it all flow, man. Let it express yourself. Another way we can line up is we can line up in a 4-3-3 with either Guendouzi or Torreira playing the anchor role, and Guendouzi or Torreira on one of the sides. Me personally, I would like to play something like Lucas Torreira in the anchor, sitting in front of the 2 center backs, with Dani Ceballos to one side. And honestly, when Hector Bellerin is healthy, I would like to play Ainsley Maitland-Niles in that midfield of attacking. In that midfield 3. Me personally, I know last year we tried out that 3-5-2. I'm not a fan of it. It just doesn't. We don't have the center back depth or the center back. They're not tactically aware enough nor physically able to play in the back 3. I'm being completely totally honest with you. They might change with Colin Chambers, but I believe Colin Chambers is there for depth, and he's going to be more of a cup player, League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League. But like I said, we can come out in 4-3-3. That will leave Mesut Ozil out. I'm not too concerned about hurting Mesut Ozil's feelings. You guys already know that. But, like again, I said, man, I'm I'm over the fucking moon about this Nicolas Pepe thing. I just think, you know our history with French players. You know how big we are in France. William Saliba said it himself. Why go to Tottenham? Arsenal, that's the club, man. This is the club. We are Arsenal of London, one of the biggest clubs in Europe, Africa, Asia, all over the planet, all over the world, all over the universe. That's why I always say, what's good, Arsenal universe. And this is the first of many, and I look forward to bringing you guys more update videos during the week, and I look forward to bringing you guys more match reviews.